Okay, take over immediately. And that's actually not where we need to turn. This is where it is not. So we need to keep going, but okay. Yes, it is. Maybe not there. What are we doing? We could turn. Let me push it a bit. All right, everything should be recording. And you're joining me here today on my second drive with version 12.3.3 of full self-driving supervised now. And I haven't really been posting any videos lately, as I'm still working on renovating my kitchen. There's a lot going on. My car is super dirty, as you can see, as the car was parked outside the garage, doing work inside the garage, sawing and cutting tiles and whatnot. So I'm on my way to the car wash real quick, and on my way to the car wash I wanted just to record a little bit of how everything has improved now with version 12.3.3. I did have version 12.3 before, but skipped several versions in between that came and went real quick. But I'm now on my 1 month of a free FSD version. So I subscribe monthly, and it automatically skipped the months now. So if you are a subscriber, it will just automatically be deducted from. Come on, I can still do this. I'm pushing the pedal right now because I didn't want to stop here. Technically it's some intervention, if you will, but yeah. So this part of the road I have gone quite often, and I have the version 12 set now to assertive, and I am also using the automatic speed setup. And what usually happens here is there is a long line of people that turn left, and FSD 11 would miss it. And that's actually not where we need to turn. This is where it is not. So we need to keep going, but okay. FSD decided to turn left, which is technically correct. Most people keep going over those yellow lines and then make their way to that left turning lane. But either way, one thing that actually has happened with version 12 is it does not try to line up where it needs to line up, and it does seem to adjust itself to the traffic. So we can recover from that by turning left here, which is a bit difficult, as there are sometimes cars coming from the left real fast. But let's see. We definitely need to go a little bit more forward in order to see something. And that was easy. Not a lot of traffic in the morning, I guess. Sorry for the dirty windshield, but like I said, I am parking outside my garage right now. Not enough room inside with the ongoing work. So what else is there to say here about this road? Further up, there's a slight bend here to the right, and the car used to go very slow and used to stop at a stop sign that does not apply for this road here. It is for a side road, for that little tiny one that it's not even here on that map. But version 11 on and off used to slow down, sometimes really came to a hard stop on that stop sign that was not, you know, for this road here. And then after that, it was kind of like phantom braking after that bend, and it was really strange in a way. So with my drive yesterday evening, I didn't really notice anything of that. So let's see how that goes at daylight. So here on the right hand side is a stop sign. I can see it from here, but it does not apply to this road. And there's no hesitation, the car just keeps going. And even here, it used to slow down, like really harsh sometimes. Still going 2 miles above the speed limit, actually probably 1 mile, because that's how the offset is here on mine. One thing I have noticed is it doesn't dodge any potholes, at least not here on this road. And yeah, it's a much more improved way of driving. It's more smooth. It is definitely more human-like, and just pleasant in a way. When it comes to a stop sign, it does not, you know, slow down half a mile before it. It's just more human in a way. It approaches things a bit faster and then slows down. There's a pothole. There's another one. And yesterday I came from the other direction here, and I had somebody that turned left right in front of me. And I know version 11 would have made like a hard stop, but it didn't even flinch. It just kept the speed, as there was still enough time for that person to make the turn like I'm doing right now, and to be out of the way. Acceleration after a turn is awesome. It just picks up right away. And where I'm going right now, to the car wash, there used to be a problem with how to get into the car wash, because I think there's a Zaxby's or something next to it, and the car always went into that driveway and then tried to access the car wash from a road that I guess was being planned to be there, but isn't. So I always had to disengage and manually get into the car wash. So let's see how that goes today. And if there's some sort of map update included with it, or if the car figures it out, or maybe it's still the same issue, I will be as surprised as you will be. Coming up. And also I like the at nighttime I have seen that the automatic speed adjustment was a little bit slow, sometimes even below the speed limit with version v12.3. I didn't have any others in between, so I can't say if that improved before that, but definitely now it seems to be better. So let's see if the car is turning in here on that left. Yes, it is. Maybe not there. Entrance to the car wash is straight ahead. Okay, so I will be skipping that car wash part, but we'll pick up right after that. Give the people here some privacy. and I see you guys after that. Okay, that's done. So let me see. I would want to go real quick to this Publix here, which is just one exit on the interstate. Yes, I want to go this route. Everything is recording, I believe. Looks like it. And we are off. A little bit of water still on the windshield. Okay, so let me... Oh, okay, it was just there. Oh, come on. Here we go. Which way is it going to take? That's, yeah, well, that's okay. I was just thinking it's trying to go through the Zaxby's here again. Not necessarily the route I would have taken. We could have turned left and get to the interstate, but either way, in a case of, you know, the car driving itself and you as a person just sitting in it, what do you care? How you get to your destination. All right, a red light, green light, go. And it takes off, like if you look at the speed, it's a rather good acceleration. Wasn't even necessary, but I like to see that instead of being slow. On another note, here this Pilot gas station has CCS charging, which is right off the interstate here. So if you ever come with any other car than a Tesla, right here to your left, CCS charging, very convenient. And I think that's a truck stop too that has showers there, in case you do a very long trip. You can take a shower there. So you guys noticed it was going into the left lane rather early, instead of, you know, staying in that right lane and then merge here. I have an over-eager Toyota driver behind me. And I'm trying not to intervene at this point, so let the car just play out how this goes. Speed limit here is 70. Full self-driving may be degraded. I think that may be water that ran up. Poor weather detected. Okay. Okay. Let me wipe one time. See if that... Oh yeah, that helped. So the speed says now 69 max, but I know it is 70. So I think you can actually, there's a different stack of FSD working on the interstate. Not 100% sure, but it seems like it. So my exit is coming up here in 1 mile, and after that exit is a lot of construction. So let's see how the car is handling this. And we should be going into the right lane to take our exit. Yep. Let's see if the cameras are all clear. Yeah, probably should have wiped the rear camera after washing it, but nevertheless, we are not really going backwards. And I think we are done with lane changing now. I mean, done with lane changing in terms of interstate wise. So here we go. The road used to go here on the right hand side. That has changed. And we need to make a right turn. By the way, in order to fulfill that nagging request, I am turning down the volume. That's enough to satisfy the request. And sometimes if I stumble here, it's because what are we doing? We could turn. Let me push it a bit. Okay, so I pushed the pedal because the car wasn't doing anything. And I think I didn't have anybody behind me, but I also have things to do. Okay, take over immediately. Auto steer system error. Okay, well, that concludes the full self-driving. Not sure what happened. I hope I did not get a nagging that I didn't obey, but that was rather strange. Oh well, we get there. So let me hop in here to the store and then I record some more. Okay, everything is recording again, and I just reviewed the footage, and it seems like there was just a glitch in terms of FSD not being able to recognize how the traffic pattern is or so, and it, just said take over immediately. Let me see, gonna go to the Starbucks real quick. Right here. And then this will conclude my morning drive. Let's see, it says go forward and drive, okay. Nobody around. And FSD is engaged, but I think I need to push the pedal before something happens. So let's do this. Pushing the pedal. Technically, I don't know who would enforce this, but this would be the wrong way here. But the laws of parking lots. Don't hit the curb. Where are you going? Okay. Rather in the middle here. But again, this is not the end of the world. Then we need to make a right here on that stop sign. I don't see anybody. Please don't hit the curb. And here it's very difficult to see, I would think, for the cameras. That's kind of the angle where I think the repeater might not be able to see it yet, and the camera in the pillar, in the B pillar, might be a little bit obstructed, especially with the cones and so on. So we could go now. Okay, that was good. And fast acceleration again. Okay. So as you can see, this road is gonna be 2 lanes in one direction and 2 lanes in the other, I suppose. This construction is going on for quite a while, and it's a big nuisance. And I think it's only gonna go all the way up to here, and then it's gonna be like an eye of a needle again, because there's always traffic here and it lines up here. So I'm not really sure how those 4 lanes of traffic will, you know, alleviate that problem, but that's how it is. So the car used to always go in this lane with version 11. Sometimes it ended up making a turn to the right. Sometimes it tried to go back into this lane. That's all gone. Lane drifting. I haven't seen this happening yet with version 12 at all. Finally, it has ended. That what it was just making FSD here in this area where I live kind of not really usable. It would go in this lane and then, you know, go out again. And there are so many other roads here where it was just, I mean, just look at my older YouTube videos, then you know what I'm talking about. So let me see how that goes here. Version 11 always used to slow down here on that green light. Go really, really slow. So I always had to push the pedal. And then it used to go into one of those 2 left turning lanes. And sometimes it recovered, sometimes it didn't. Because we need to stay in this lane here in order to get to the Starbucks. And it seems like it. So the traffic light might turn red. Yeah, this is not good. Sorry, I pushed the pedal. Didn't really want to end up right on the intersection, stopping there. Yeah, that works. And another turn. Yeah, let me take over. All right, so as you can see, not really the best end on that intersection, but there was nothing really to say for this one right now. But you have to look at this myself again, because from where the car would have stopped, it would have been rather on the intersection. It would have had to make a real hard stop in order to still stop on the line, and it didn't really seem like it. So that's all for today. I see you guys on the next one.